What's up, y'all? It's your boy Sheldon back with another fire-ass episode of Wake and Bake Inc. This morning we're going to switch it up a little bit and I'm going to show y'all how to make some vegan chili. Here we go. Here's the things we're going to need to start off with. Well, I like to use this many bell peppers. More than that, actually. We even got some extra bell peppers. We even got some frozen bell peppers. I like to use a lot of bell peppers. Adds a lot of good flavor to it. Also like to use a lot of onions. Now I'm not gonna let y'all watch me cut the onions up and do all that shit, but what it is gonna watch me do though, let's get ready to get into it. You know, the first thing we gotta do is wash them hands up. You already know. Wash them hands up. Get them good and clean. All right. There we go. We have clean hands now. And now, we're going to speed it up a little bit so we can get into it so y'all can catch everything. We're going to slow it down at the proper times, but right now we finna speed them on. Right, so I had cut up 3 onions, 6 bell peppers. I like to have a lot of veggies in mine. This is a lot of vegetables, you guys. But I forgot red bell peppers in there, yellow bell peppers to give it that sweet flavor. Remember, this is chili. So by being vegan, I put a lot of vegetables in mine. Okay, get some of this stuff out the way real quick. All right. So I like to get the big pot that I'm going to cook my chili in. Is this the right top, man? Making sure I have the right top and stuff. Okay. Then I'll get my ingredients out. Well, let's get this going first. Alright. So I like to saute my vegetables a little bit before I cook them. Alright, so let's get our canned stuff out. That's red kidney beans. I usually like to use 8 cans, but I think I only have 6 today. 2, 4, 6, I have 7 cans today, so we're going to use 7 cans of red chili beans. Alright, pour some extra virgin olive oil for my vegetables to get them sauteing properly. And we'll put them on like a low simmer, low heat. Cover them up while we work with these beans over here. Okay. All right. Now here it is. We have a colander. And this is what I like to do with my red beans. Because nothing canned is really good for you anymore. I like to rinse my beans off. Get all that sodium off of them. Yeah, this is the only lengthy process about it besides the actual cooking of it. But cooking of it is just, I'll go sit down and play the game for a little while. You know, while they cook up. Alright. Look at those good little rinse everywhere. I use cold water. Only because warm water for most germs. Or helps germs grow. I mean, you're not going to get it all off, but you'll get a majority of the sodium off of it. And whatever else they got on this stuff. You can use the real beans, the ones in the bag. Those are good as well. Can't forget about the vegetables. Gotta make sure they're doing good. I'm gonna give them up so I can hear them sizzling a little bit. Always remember, if you wash your dishes as you go, you usually don't have to worry about them too much. I mean, not usually. If you wash your dishes as you go, then you won't have to worry about it while you're cooking. You know what I'm saying? Or when you get done cooking. When you get done cooking, no cleanup. That's just the way I like to keep it. I like to keep my counters wiped down. You know, keep your area clean. Now, while I'm heating up my vegetables, you can hear them bad boys sizzling now. Yes, sir. This is at the time that I usually like to add my chili pepper. Yes, sir. Just so you guys get a good look. At what I'm talking about. I'm trying to do this with one hand, so y'all bear with me here. So I like to get my chili powder in there. I poured all of it in there. That's crazy. Okay, but we have some more. Make sure you keep it stirred up nice, you know. I want my vegetables to taste like this. Sorry, I got a little dark in here. Yes, sir. I'm trying to position this where I can stir and show this to you at the same time. Y'all can best believe it's smelling good in here. But it's kind of hard to hold y'all and do this at the same time, so let me switch it around. Oh yeah, you can hear it sizzling now, baby. Yes, sir. And now at this point, you can add to flavor what you like. Me, since it's chili, I like to add a little bit of hot sauce. A little bit of hot sauce to the bad boy, you know what I'm saying? Bomb, 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 bomb. Just a taste, because my mom don't like it really hot. You know what I'm saying? Now that's just to the vegetables while they're sauteing a little bit. And you can best believe it looks, tastes, and delicious. Yes, sir. I don't know how well the camera's picking it up, but woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. That looks nice there. Okay, now we want to I'm going to turn that off. Yes, sir. So while it's heating down, I turned it off. Now, the onions in here are still crispy and stuff. And that's the way you want them. Just like that. Trust and believe they're going to cook down. Okay, there we go. We're all cooked down. It's off now. Now we're going to add our beans. All Rudy Tooty. We'll turn the heat back on. I usually turn mine to about 7 or 8. And drop these beans, baby. Okay. Drop the beans. Now we want to stir this up to mix the vegetables in it. Like I said, I only got 1 hand, 2 hands, you guys, so bear with me. Okay, we want to stir that up. Get the veggies in there all nice and mixed in there. I probably should have added some more, you know, normally I would have added more bell peppers and more onions. But this looks like it may be all right. I would have loved to add more bell peppers and onions. But those aren't the final ingredients, but it still looks good. So these next 2 ingredients is something my mom turned me on to. And that is tomato sauce and diced tomatoes. So I'm only going to add 2 cans of diced tomatoes and 1 can of tomato sauce to this. Okay. Let me put you guys back here for a little bit. All right, we're going to add some diced tomatoes. Sure, everybody already knows what diced tomatoes look like and all that stuff, but here you go. Diced tomatoes. Another diced tomato. And a tomato sauce. So I used to add water to my chili beans, like when I was cooking them, because I never put diced tomatoes and tomato sauce in it. But when you're doing this, you really don't have to add that much water to it. Maybe just a little bit. Put that in there. And y'all see how that look. We're gonna stir them up nice and neat and get them proper. So we gotta mix that in there just right. So 1 moment. Yeah, I definitely need a cameraman, huh? So we're gonna mix this up in here all nice and neat. So it gives that good color now, you know? I think I could actually add another diced tomato to it. So for this 7 cans, I'm gonna add 3 cans of diced tomatoes and 1 can of tomato sauce. The reason why I didn't add 2 cans of tomato sauce is because you don't want it tasting like tomato sauce, because that's what it's gonna taste like, just tomato sauce. So stir this all in here all nice and pretty. Okay. Now tell me it ain't starting to look like something. That's starting to look tasty and delicious, huh? Now that's looking like chili. See, now I wanted a little more watery so it can cook better. So I'm gonna add, this is where I add water to it, but I'm only gonna add like a half a cup of water to it. Well, maybe about this much of a can. See if I need all of that. I may not even need all of that. No. So maybe use half a can. So I did not need all that can. Half a can, stir them up all nice and pretty. It's looking good. Look at that. The quick and easy way to make chili. Vegan chili. Now you can't even tell. Now if I didn't tell you that there was no meat in here, you wouldn't even know just by looking at it. You'd be like, oh, that's like some good chili. See? But there's no meat in this chili. None whatsoever. Anyway, we're going to continue cleaning up. We're going to put the lid on this. Wait a minute. Hold on. Remember what I said about flavoring? You can add whatever you want as far as flavoring goes to this. You know what I'm saying? For me, whatever is good to you. Hang on. For me, paprika is always tasty and delicious. So we're going to add a little paprika. Let me get the top one all the way. I don't want to drop it in there. Add a little bit of paprika to it. That might have been too much, but you could do it to your liking. Also, for flavoring, I like to add just a dollop, just a little bit of honey. Not too much. You don't want it super sweet because the red and yellow bell pepper is already going to make it sweet. So you don't want it super sweet. Then you want to stir that up. Oh yeah. Now we're getting somewhere. Oh, that's good. Now we're going to continue cleaning up while this simmers just a little bit. I don't need this. We're going to set the timer for 20 minutes. In 20 minutes, we'll come back and stir it. So 20 minutes was a little long to go without stirring it, so I like to keep mine stirred up just to make sure. Just keep it on the cool side. So y'all check it out. Can't tell me that doesn't look tasty and delicious. See, and this is the point that I like to sprinkle a little bit of my favorite on it. Some crushed red peppers. Not too much, because these things really, they set it off, man. So I don't want my mom to be burning up. And it doesn't even want to come out. That should do it anyway. That should be more than enough. Oop, excuse me. See how it looks? Yes, sir. You can't tell me that don't like some good chili right there, y'all. What? And it don't take really long at all, you guys. So I suggest maybe, because I have it on 5, I suggest maybe every 10-15 minutes come stir it. So about 10-15 minutes. So we still got a little time left, but I'm such a perfectionist. Always got to make sure everything's cooking just right. And one of the reasons why I stress about keeping your kitchen clean while you're cooking, look, I'm just now preparing a meal for like 15-20 people, man. And look at my kitchen. That's the way your kitchen's supposed to. Every time you're cooking, while you're cooking, you're already in the kitchen, you may as well start cleaning stuff up and putting it in the dishwasher or washing it. You know what I'm saying? While it's simmering, while it's doing its thing, may as well clean it, wash the dishes. I'm just saying. Also, I turned it to 7, just to give it a nice little simmer, you know. Once it gets a nice little simmer, I think that this may be the last time that I like cook it. I'll probably just turn it off and just let it like cook in its own juice, you know what I'm saying, for a minute. I think on the stirring it up part, maybe every few minutes you want to go stir it up, you know. Let's see what we got here. The onions are still a little raw right now, but that's what I want them. Because I want the onion juice to cook all into the food and everything. You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir. That is perfect. Yeah. All right, we're down to 1 minute. Well, less than 1 minute. Timer has went off. Now, let's check them out, see what we're working with here. Oh, snap. It's a little more liquidy than I like to have it, but hey, all that'll come off it. All that'll cook off it. There's your vegan chili. Does that look tasty and delicious? Yes, sir. A couple more minutes, we'll be good to go. I think we're about there. We're gonna go ahead and turn them off. We just gave them a good stir, so put the top on it. We're gonna let it cook in its own juice and cook down and until it cools off. It's early in the morning, so this will probably be good for about lunchtime. So excuse me. So see you at lunchtime. All right, you guys, it's been about an hour, maybe a little longer. Let's see how the chili looks. Woo-wee, looks tasty and delicious. Let's get it up in here. So I don't know about anybody else, but here's how I like to make mine. Put some Fritos in the bottom there real quick. Put some chili on top of them. Give me a nice little spoonful here. And on top of them. I'm not ready to eat this one. I'm not making a lot of it right now. I'm just tasting it. And then I like to throw some chips on top of it. Like that. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is my famous vegan chili. For y'all now. Let's go. And yes, sir. Perfect chili. Now you can put cheese on top of it if you want to.
Okay.
Tasty and delicious, y'all.